All right, lesson 131, rectangular coordinates. This is review. You guys did this last year. We haven't really worked with it a lot this year, but we definitely want to review it because you are going to be using this going forward into high school, okay? So just want to review a couple things here. Just remember, when you have your coordinate plane, you've got your y-axis, okay? That's your vertical axis, the one going up and down. You have your x-axis, which is the horizontal axis. And then you have your 4 quadrants, and they go in order counterclockwise. So you've got first, second, third, fourth. Okay, your first quadrant has all of your positive coordinates. Your second quadrant has negatives and positives. Third, negatives. Fourth, positives and negatives, okay? So just remember, when you're graphing, all right, you usually graph pairs of coordinates, and they're always written with the x first and the y second. So just for instance, if you had the coordinate 3, 2, okay, to graph that, you always start at your origin, which is 0, okay, and then you go over according to whether it's positive or negative. This one's positive 3, so you would go over 3, and then you would go up 2. All right, so just remember, your x is first, then your y, and you go up or down depending on whether or not it's negative. You always start at 0. Also, if you're making a graph, make sure that you always start here in the middle with a 0, and then your first intersection should be 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Make sure you put your number on the line here. All right, so if you look at, let's just look at example 131.2. It says graph the following points. Okay, we have 4, 2, 4, negative 3, negative 4, negative 3. All right, so just to refresh, to make sure we're graphing these correctly, for this one here, you would start at 0, you would go over positive 4, up positive 2, and put your point there. Okay, for 4, negative 3, you would go over positive 4, down negative 3, put your point there. For negative 4, negative 3, you would start at 0, go over negative 4, go down to negative 3, and you would put your point there. So if, as you can see, we almost have a rectangle. So if the book asked you what would be the coordinates for the fourth point of this rectangle, then you would say negative 4 and then positive 2. So you would write that negative 4, 2. All right. Okay. I think that you guys are just fine here. You're going to start having some of these in your lessons, so I'm not even going to have you do the practice problems. Just wanted to review that, and you can go ahead and start your lesson.